My opening statement is just the reason why I think my character would win. That's not like a
No, go
claim
ahead. Tell me then. Tell me then. Just explain that.
I'm confused on what you're asking me to explain.
Explain why your character would beat the 7 dwarfs in a fight.
Oh, okay. So it's asking me to scale my character. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is basically what God is considered in their verse, or what is God is in their verse. It's basically the creation of everything, and is the beginning as well. It's considered the beginning. So everything is contingent off Him, right? So when everything is contingent off you, that means everything is based off you. He's created every concept, metaphysical, physical object, every last thing inside the whole verse. This is where she got her power from. Oh,
She.
Yeah. Only can I not debate with girl characters? Are we sexist over here?
No, go continue.
Only homophobic.
I'm transphobic. That's about it.
So you're saying your character's basically God, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Okay, fair enough.
All
right. And this is from an anime, yeah?
Anime manga series, yeah.
Okay. So the 7 dwarfs, there's 7 of them. That's the first thing I want to say.
Yeah.
You understand that? And straight away we can see just by simple maths that 7 is more than 1. But that's not my point, don't worry. But this is really what you can't dispute. Describe to me what you see in that image.
I see figurines or physical or action figures of the 7 dwarfs.
Do you see anything else?
I see an old man with a strong chin.
That is Walt Disney. Do we both agree that Walt Disney is a real person?
No. Why would I agree on that?
In front of him are 7 physical, real dwarfs.
Those are figurines.
But they are still in the physical world, nevertheless.
Okay, those are physical representations of a fictional construct.
But they are still, you can touch them. Can you touch
that? Those are physical representations.
Yeah, but can you touch them? Can you pick them up?
Yes, you can touch the physical representations.
Yes, you can. Yes. Okay, we both agree that we can touch them. But you
not the
because she is a video.
Hold on. Let me explain.
Okay, go ahead.
So you can touch the physical representations. You can't touch the 7 dwarves themselves. You can't touch them personally. You can touch their non-fictional representations or figurines of them. You can't touch them.
I disagree. I disagree. It's very clear in that picture that Walt Disney is in fact touching some of the 7 dwarfs.
Then again, I don't really think that's a very strong argument to disagree against my argument. Your argument is saying because he's touching physical figurines of them, or like, let's say like someone has a picture of you, or like I have a body pillow with that girl's face on it and her ass out. Does that that doesn't really like prove she's nonfiction. I'm touching a physical representation that a nonfictional person made. I'm not touching her herself, and he's not touching the 7 dwarves themselves. They're touching physical representations that nonfictional characters have forged into a nonfictional object. They're not the 7 dwarves themselves.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But you cannot dispute that is Walt Disney touching the 7 dwarfs.
So can you can you show some definitive evidence though those are actual 7 dwarfs instead of physical representations or figurines or action figures, whatever terminology you use?
I know people use I can.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly, because it's the same thing. The 7 dwarfs are in the picture.
Okay, so you do know I've already disputed this argument. So
you haven't. You've just danced around the question, sort of said that they're not, but they are very clearly are.
I'm not. How am I dancing around it? I'm addressing it straightforwardly.
Yeah, and
I'm addressing my counter argument directly towards you. I'm confused on how I'm dancing around it.
Okay. Okay. I'll move on then. I'll make it clear. There's Walt Disney. There's 7 dwarfs. Voila. I do not see any pictures of this woman in the video in real life. There you go.
Okay. 1, getting loud in your mic doesn't help you.
It does.
I understand your argument. I've seen your argument. I've heard your argument, and I've debated against your argument. Another thing is those aren't the actual 7 dwarfs. Those are physical figurines that people have made. He's not interacting with those non-fictional characters. He's interacting with physical representations in a non-fictional world. Can you show me them getting out of their fictional franchise and coming to the non-fictional world and not being physical representations of figurines or action figures, whatever you want to call them, if you don't mind.
Okay. Here you go. You're being a bit
Okay,
retarded, but that's okay.
okay, this is going a
I'm an
little
inclusive
circular.
debater. I've got a new counter argument, okay? Because normally people just sort of accept that I've won when I do that because they're not that stubborn. But here you go. Here's the Seven Dwarfs.
You're from this Asian family with dwarfism, right?
Do you dispute that those are not Seven Dwarfs?
I do dispute that.
But those, okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 people there, and they are all dwarfs, and they're not figurines, even though that still counts. But I've given you a separate, completely logical, factual argument.
Okay. You do know, like, the dwarves are all men, right?
Says who?
It says your figurines.
What makes them men?
The fact that they
Are
all
you
have...
assuming the dwarf's gender?
Yeah, I am.
Judge, he's just committed ad hominem against the
that's
Seven
ad
Dwarfs.
hominem. That's ad hominem.
How am I directly attacking them? They
Yeah,
haven't made it. Okay.
you can't have the
so
Seven Dwarfs themselves come up to you. Have they, not those guys, they come up to you and said, "We are men." No, they have not. They have not done that because they.
I don't like
did
when
not
people
tell you.
talk over me. Hold up. I don't like when people talk over me. That one in the middle, the one with the blue hat, he has a giant ass beard.
So women can't have beards. Women can't have beards.
All right, this man is also sexist.
Yeah, you're right. I am.
I think you're taking some away.
But yeah, we can go to conclusions though.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
All right, so my conclusion is he couldn't prove that they weren't physical representations or figurines of the actual Seven Dwarfs, and then he went on to like show me a family with dwarfism and an Asian baby and a Mexican baby, and a woman with a giant ass forehead, which I mean is the actual Seven Dwarfs.
Now you're. I'm not going to stand for that because you are attacking the Seven Dwarfs personally now, and that's sort of derailing the debate. So you've sort of just conceded by doing that.
Don't interrupt my conclusion.
No, but if you're, I'm going to interrupt your conclusion if your conclusion's bullshit.
Okay, one. You know what else is bullshit? Your argument.
No, that's ad hominem. All right, here's my conclusion. I've given you 2 pictures, explained it, done. There you go. 7 dwarfs, 2 separate occasions, both real things. The anime woman isn't real. She's a video or a drawing. I don't know where she's from.
Or a body
pillow.
Or
a body pillow. You've been a bit of a retard here by allowing me to slam dunk this easily.
Not gonna lie, Death.
You've given no defense whatsoever.
Not gonna lie, Death. You kind of just wasting my time.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Your time.
Yeah, you kind of actually wasted my time.
This has been
Alright, I'm sorry. Alright. Alright. So from all the conclusions, within valid premises, I would say that Dion Rex Zapdos team has negged Ludith.
Thank you. I showed you 2 pictures of the Seven Dwarfs in real life.
You kind of wasted my time.
Are those 7 dwarfs? Yes, they are.
Kind of wasting my time. Even though my
are we forgetting the fact that he called the seven dwarfs untouchable?
You also called one of them Mexican. I disagree.
All right. So why do you think he won, Death?
Just general rhetoric dominance and better premises.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
if my character wins,
why are you disputing the judge? You're looking for any chance you can, any chance you can to get ahead. Listen, all right, you just accept it. Just be the bigger man and leave with your dignity and accept that you've lost. Okay, there's nothing you can say that is going to dispute my argument. It's concrete. Concrete. It is more solid than my penis.
Believe me, I suck at every night, so I'd know.
But yeah, my character's omnipotent, so she transcends everything.
Yeah, but she's not real, is she? She's not real. She's a video.
Okay,
she's a video. Someone drew her in a big sweaty studio.
Okay, so one, this
Then
is
they would have made a body
which
pillow
I
of her.
don't like.
Why
So,
you
yeah,
change it? Why you change it?
if you don't mind, not talking over me, that'd be great.
You just have no idea what
Nigga,
you're on
shut
about.
the fuck up,
You
nigga.
have
Damn,
no
oh my
idea.
God, stop
You have
talking.
no idea what you're
Lord
talking
Jesus,
about.
you about to
You
make me go
clearly do
off.
not debate.
Shut
You
up,
clearly
bro.
do not
Like, oh
debate.
my God, you sound fat.
You do
Shut
not
up.
debate.
No,
You
no,
do
we
not.
clearly
It is
have
clear.
won this.
Up,
We
Lord
It is
clearly have
clear.
won
Jesus,
this.
God.
It is clear. You are very. You are the most
You called them.
inexperienced
You
debater.
called them a
Damn, like, these
touchable. You
niggas
called them a
already
touch.
You are.
I can
the
No, no,
coach
no,
you.
no, you
Hatred.
called them
I can coach you for
You
future
keep
debates
debating.
and how to come on
God.
top. I can coach
Yo,
you in the
He's not
future.
worth it. He's not worth it. I
Yeah,
tell you
my
what.
character's
Mr.
omnipotent.
Zazel, he'll
Omnipotence
give you some
transcends all
tips,
bounds.
okay?
They're
Because
still bounded by
you need
fictional
some tips. You
bounds.
need some advice.
Same
And
bounds that
you
characters
committed
just
ad
transcend
hominem
fiction,
against
they're
their
bounded by the
characters.
same bounds I'm bounded by.
If they were
So that
here,
would
they'd
just
be
mean that my
extremely.
character's bounded by,
I know them
not bounded by the
personally. If you
bounds that
were,
they're bounded by.
if they were here,
And
they'd
that
be
the whole point of
extremely offended.
omnipotence is just the power to be all powerful.
You're
These
trying to
characters aren't
explain
all
some shit
powerful.
that doesn't make any
So
impact
why would my character
whatsoever to
lose?
the
Just
argument
like
because
asking.
you've already lost. You lost when you got in here because I am better.
Ah.
Ignore response because it's a load
I'm
of
just asking,
fucking
why would my
waffle.
character lose?
It lost because you couldn't, give any good contentions towards their points. Couldn't debunk their points.
I don't have to. My character.
Yeah, you
character's
did.
omnipotent. You do know my
Yeah, you
character's
did.
omnipotent. My
You
character's
told
me
me that
very
your
well.
anime body pillow is like
beyond all
God,
logic.
and then I told
Right.
you
They
that it's not
debunked
real.
that.